This machine is a 2015 Dell Inspiron 5759 17-inch touchscreen with a Core i5-6200U processor at 2.30 GHz with 8 GB of RAM and a 1 TB hard drive. It has a DVD player that we will replace with a Kingston 240 GB SSD and an SSD Caddy. We'll install Windows 10 to the SSD and install Linux Mint to a 100 GB partition on the hard drive. The hard drive's remaining 900 GB will be formatted to store files and documents from Windows 10. So this is the Kingston SSD. Just ripped it out of the package. This is an external drive adapter. Plugs into the SSD. You're going to plug it into the computer one way or another. There we go. It has a light that comes on, tells you that it's powered up. You got the notification, the same. I'm going to format this drive, so I'm just going to type in format. And it's going to bring up create and format hard disk partitions. We're going to open it. It immediately tells me you must initialize a disk before Logical Disk Manager can access it. All right. Now we're going to make it GPT. Why are we making it GPT? Master boot record is for like Windows 7. GPT should be for Windows 10. It says this is how many megabytes it's got on the disk. You're just going to click everything, go yes, or next. And you're going to do next. You're going to do next. See, it's going to make it NTFS. And you're going to finish. And just like that, it's done. Okay, it's not done. Now it's done. It's going to show you what's on the drive that you just made. It says it's empty. You just made it. There's nothing on it. But now you can see that this drive now is NTFS 223.55 gigabytes. And we're done here. What about this one? Well, there's still a little magnet on there. Little magnet. Alright. Just about that simple. See if we can pop this off. There we go. Alright. One more. There. Nice. Hey, there we go.
These screws out. It looks like all these screws are going to have to come out. I know you did this already, but still.
Stick them to the magnet, pretty simple. Is it different? Obviously different. Okay. Yeah. Alright, maybe this is gonna go. Seems to be. Alright, this one. There's a little spot here, 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 and here. Little tabs. And it's very gently. And you can hear it pop when you got it. Right here, what I was trying to do was just take out the DVD player. I wasn't able to do that without taking off the keyboard, so you should take off the keyboard first and then take those screws out. Got an eyebrow connector. Pull that out. Lift it up. And just pull it out. Got another eyebrow connector. Okay, lift the black part up, not the white part. This one too, lift the black part up. Pull it right out. Very easy. Okay. Screw right there. Probably gonna hold the fan in. Pull this one, pull the black one up. Slide that out. I know you can't see what I'm doing here, but I'm using the tweezers to hold the wire's coax connector exactly perpendicular to the card's coax connector, and I'm pressing down on the wire's connector until I feel the two connectors engage. It's very tedious, but you can do it. I'm going to put this wire in place, but I'm not going to put the hard drive in right now because when I put Windows 10 on the SSD, I only want the computer to see the SSD and not see any other drives. It doesn't have an operating system on it, but let's shut it off because I have the hard drive right here. The SSD is inside, but it doesn't have an OS on it yet. So let's find the Windows installer. We'll install Windows. Turn the machine on. Then press escape. There's a lot of different buttons that it could be. This is F12 boot options. There we go. Now we're going to go down to BIOS setup. Okay, so it says UEFI General USB Flash Disk Partition 1, which is the USB right here. So we're going to exit. And there we go. There's the Windows 10 installer. All right, here we go. was a real simple thing. This is a touch screen, so I'm just going to touch. We're going to do install now. Setup is starting. Let's see, can I turn this off? That helps. You'll notice I didn't put any screws back in. Yeah, that's right. You're going to accept these terms. Don't worry about what they are. We're not going to upgrade. We're going to custom install. Okay, it already set it up. Because you already made it NTFS. Remember that? Yeah. So we're going to go next. We couldn't create a new partition or locate an existing one. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to delete this one. Yep. We're going to delete that one too. Yep. Now it's going to say new. We're going to apply. Yeah, it's going to create additional partitions. So it's going to make your regular partition that the OS is going to run off of. It's going to make a boot partition, and it's going to make a recovery partition. See, there they are. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go next. Now this is going to take about 20 minutes. Average. We'll be back. So that it's been installed. Now we're going to go through the next step of the process.
Hi there, I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help. A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for...
United States, yes. US, yes. Skip. Network. We're not connecting to a network. Why? It's easier. We're going to continue with limited setup. And we'll let the next person figure that out. Here we're going to just go new user. Next. Create a password for the new user. It's going to be new user. Next. Confirm password. New user. Next. Security questions. Okay. What's your pet's first name? Guess what it is. New user. Next one. What city were you born? Guess. New user. Next. One more. What's my childhood nickname? New user. Alright. Choose privacy settings for your device. I'm gonna let it accept all those. It's not for me, it's for somebody else. We'll accept Cortana. It's not for me, it's for somebody else. We're almost done. Alright, let's go. Hi, how you doing? Good looking. Alright, this is going to take a while. We'll be back. So here it is. Already installed. I'm going to do maybe later. See what the notification tells me. No, it doesn't say anything yet. Okay, here it comes. Searching for display driver. Well, apparently that works. Oh well, I didn't hook it up to the internet, so we'll get to that here in a minute. Okay, that's working. So we can shut that down. Nope. That's gonna make you do it. Alright. We're not gonna do that. We're not connected. Shut down. Alright. Let's look at the files. Let's look at the partitions. The disk. Disk management. Disk management. It's going to take you to create and format hard disk partitions. That's fine. Let's open that. Alright, so we got. So this is the USB. And this is the NTFS partition. That's where the Windows 10 is. That's going to be on disk 0. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the little icon, hit the USB, eject USB flash disk. Safe to remove, we're going to remove it. Alright, now for part 2. This is just going to clip on. It finally popped in place. So I'm going to end the video here for now. The next video will partition the hard drive and we'll install Linux Mint on it, and then we'll use the rest of the hard drive. So it'll have about 100 gigabytes for Linux Mint, and it'll have about 900 gigabytes for Windows partition. On the Windows partition is where we'll store the files. So the Windows partition on the hard drive is where we're going to store Windows files. So your pictures, your downloads, your documents will all be on the hard drive, and that'll just keep your SSD from getting full. And thank you for watching Baker's Computer Club.